Have you ever thought to yourself, how can I get into the car wrapping business? Today we're here at Tailored Auto Styling, and Anthony has made over $600,000 in just 3 years of business. Today we're going to talk to Anthony about how he became so successful and how you can do like he did. So today Anthony is going to show us and tell us how he's become so successful and really how he's been doubling his money every year, and even at this point making $50,000 per month with this auto styling business.
Probably anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000 just to get started. $1 million in commercial as well. That's where you'll start making a little bit more money.
So you can see our logo is underneath the vinyl. This job right now for like a retail customer for everything we've done to it, $7 grand.
Biggest way to build a business is word of mouth. You take this and you scratch it.
Wow. Just like magic, it's
Just
gone.
like magic.
If you're new, leave a like for us, and let's go meet the man himself. All right,
What up,
how's
guys?
it going, man?
Not bad. How you doing?
Right, doing good.
Me,
Good
Anthony.
to be here. Good
Nice
to
to
meet you,
meet you.
Anthony. Anthony, tell us about where we're at today.
Yeah, so you're here at Tailored Auto Styling. Tailored Auto Styling does a little bit of everything. So we customize vehicles, we do vehicle wraps, we do window tint, we do clear bra, so the paint protection film on the front of your vehicle for the rock chips, and then we do paint correction and ceramic coating too.
What's your background? How'd you even get into, this business, this world?
That's a funny story, actually.
Okay.
So, shorten that story up is basically I started with screen printing. I was doing shirts and apparel and stuff like that in my garage in my 2-bedroom apartment.
Okay.
And then got into playing with stickers, and the sticker game just kind of played along and went from there to the vehicle wraps and started customizing cars, taking them from red to purple, green to blue, et cetera, et cetera. And that just kind of led everything else up to where we're at now.
What's a ballpark number of what your initial budget was like, just starting off?
The number was probably anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000 just to get started. Because we're in our garage, there's no overhead, right?
Right.
Your tools are very minimal on price tag. The most expensive piece is the material when you're starting out, because you're going to go through it. You're going to learn. You're going to trial and error. You're going to pull a piece off and throw it away because you screwed it up.
Right.
A real budget to start with is $5,000 to $10,000, and that's a good range to get you really starting and moving forward.
So let's talk profit margins.
Like I said, we got vinyl wrap, window tint, paint protection film, and ceramic coatings.
Okay.
These all have different levels of profit margins that you're going to get with them. So like the McLaren behind us is a vinyl wrap job. It has a lower profit margin than this mom mobile here that we're just putting clear bra on the front of it.
Okay.
So like vinyl wrap, the profit margin is about 20 to 25%. Your clear bra is closer to 40 to 50%, maybe a little bit more depending on how it goes. And then your window tint and ceramic coating, those are closer to 60, 70, 80%.
Wow.
Depending on how fast you can bust them out
Okay.
and how good you are. A normal color change vinyl wrap shop will max out about $250,000 a year to maybe $300,000 a year in just color change, versus a vinyl wrap shop that just does color change, but also does the commercial world. So like the business logos, the big trucks, the box trucks, fans, things like that.
Right.
That's where you'll start making a little bit more money, because the vinyl wrap can make more money in the commercial world than the color change world.
Okay.
So you can take your $300,000 color change world to say $1 million in commercial as well, if you implement both worlds.
What was your marketing approach to try to get new customers and let people know that this is what you do now?
Marketing approach was really just the social media side. When I'm wrapping this car right here, I'm gonna post about it on social media, Facebook, Instagram, but I'm gonna put it in all the Facebook groups too. And the more Facebook groups you're a part of that you can start putting those posts out there, the more people know about it. You can reach a bigger audience than just the people that follow you personally, right? And then the other side of it was just word of mouth.
Right.
Biggest way to build a business is word of mouth. So going to car meets, going to car shows, doing our logos and branding on the cars themselves as well. So like every vehicle that we wrap, the gas door gets wrapped in our tailored tee.
Okay.
So we put our tailored logo on it, but that also helps us get our name out there because it's branding within the vehicle.
And speaking of good strategies, later on in the video, guys, we're gonna have a crazy hack, some tips for you that if this is an industry or business you think you might wanna get into, we have some tips and hacks for you, but you gotta keep watching the video. It's gonna be coming up soon. He's gonna hook you guys up. Looks like you guys got a couple cool cars, a couple cool whips out here.
Couple.
Is this the team? What's going on here?
Something like that. So like the truck is the wife's. She drives that around mostly for the color change advertisement side of things.
Nice.
That's about a $5,000 job for a normal retail customer.
Okay.
The Subaru's got a lot done to it. It's basically our show car at the end of the day for the shop itself. The hood is a carbon fiber hood. It's got color shifting clear bra on it.
Wow.
Right? So the hood's protected from rock chips and everything else. It's got a full color change on it. It's also got designs in it, graphics on it, and a bunch of other stuff like the wide body kit and et cetera, et cetera.
Nice.
This job right now for like a retail customer for everything we've done to it, $7 grand roughly.
Okay.
Because of the wide body and all the details.
Yeah.
The difference is now you can see all the graphics in the wrap. So you can see our logo is underneath the vinyl. And then you see the gas door. This showcases every wrap that we always do.
Right.
Every car always has this on it. If it gets a full
Nice.
color change, it has that on it. If it doesn't have it on there, the customer asks for it not to be there.
Okay.
But it's a simple little piece we can rewrap in 2 seconds.
Right, yeah.
So
Have you seen a difference between profits from 2020 and the year we're in now, 2021? Has there been a big change?
So
or
2019, $198,000 for gross year. 2020, we did 364.
Wow, okay.
2021, we're on track for over $500,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
So each year.
Each year is still
Going
growing,
up.
even with everything going on.
Right.
And I think a lot of it is because the pandemic, it shut so much down, no one could spend money.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
So now they can't go out and eat. They can't go do the fun stuff that they always spend their money on. They can't go on vacations. What are they going to do? Spend it on their car that they're going to drive every day still.
Yeah, yeah. Got to do
So
something.
They're spending it here now, which I'm thankful for. I love it.
Yeah.
Right now, we're on track for $500,000 this year, minimum.
All right, so our guy here keeps telling us that PPF is more profitable, that brings in more of the big bucks for him.
Yep.
We're gonna find out exactly what it is. What is PPF and why is it more profitable for you guys?
So PPF is short for paint protection film. It is a film that is self-healing, hydrophobic, and everything else. So if you get a rock chip or say the rock hits your front of your car, it's going to stop that rock from chipping up the paint versus now chipping up the paint and having to repaint it. This is clear. You can't see it.
Right.
Looks like a normal paint. You know, that looks normal.
Yeah,
to you.
that's what I thought it was.
You're like, I don't know what the hell.
Yeah.
What's on there?
Wow.
So this,
Okay.
you take this and you scratch it. Now you can see all the scratches in it.
Yeah.
When this thing's out in the sun, it will heat up.
Wow. Just like magic, it's
Just
gone.
like magic. Say you bump into a grocery cart on the side of your car, on the fender, the bumper or something.
Yeah.
Because some dum-dum went and hit it.
Right, that happens.
Most likely, it's going to hit the film, and the film's going to do its job and protect the paint from getting scuffed up.
Has your overhead changed as you've kind of scaled up, or has it stayed similar to when you first started?
No, not at all.
Not at all, okay.
Not at all. So when we first started, like I said, we started out of the house / garage. There is no overhead. You live there. Like, you pay your rent already. Like,
Makes
there
sense.
is no real overhead.
Right.
Except for the material and tools. At this level where we're at now, this is about a 2,200 square foot shop. We're about $2,500 in rent here with everything included. Overhead in general, with our employees, with our materials, supplies, tools, machines, everything, we're about $30,000 a month, roughly to $40,000 a month.
Okay.
And then with profit margins, we're close. You know, gross is about 50 to 60 on a good day. Right now, we're breaking records, so 60 plus is
Not bad.
not bad for us.
Not bad at all. So what we need are your 3 tips, hacks, tricks that people can use to hopefully be as successful as you are now.
Yeah. So one is be 10 steps ahead.
Okay.
So be 10 steps ahead on material, customer service, scheduling, jobs, paperwork, books, right?
Yeah.
Because you gotta make sure you know you're making money or not.
Yeah.
2 is basically, this is a want, not a need industry. People want their car worked on. They don't need their car worked on in our industry. We're not mechanically fixing them to keep them going.
Right.
3 is basically customers they're at the end of the day, you got to remember they're your number one.
Yeah.
So branding, push your brand as hard as possible
Nice.
on all their cars, and that will help your brand succeed.
Got you. That's how you do it. All right, guys, you made it to the end of part 1. Now all you got to do is make sure you like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that bell so you get the notifications every time we put up a brand new video. And make sure you check out the next one.